Hello, this is Andrew Chu from the Institute with a video update on COVID-19 in northeastern Pennsylvania. The Institute would like to thank our community sponsors for their support of Institute Insights on COVID-19, our ongoing research series on the effects of the pandemic on our region, our economy, and all of the different ways that this crisis has affected our region. We've got a number of studies that have already been published on our website, institutepa.org/COVID, and we will be rolling out more studies going forward um, this year. So, what do the uh, COVID-19 case numbers look like for Lackawanna and Luzerne counties? Beginning in November of 2020, we really saw the start of the second major wave of the pandemic in our region. We saw very rapidly rising numbers of new cases by week. This chart shows Lackawanna and Luzerne County new cases by week in each county. And through November and December, we saw both counties consistently increasing week over week, especially Luzerne County, where we saw um, the number of new cases just about quadruple from um, early November through the middle of December. In the weeks since, we've seen a little bit of a decrease, especially in Luzerne County, with a drop off in the rate of new cases. And in Luzerne County, we've seen growth, but a slower rate of growth. Lackawanna County up to 1,000 new cases in the 7 days ending January 12th, and Luzerne County just over 1,500 new cases. Though the exponential growth has begun to turn around, these numbers are still far, far higher than any point that we've been able to measure in the pandemic since April. And this is still a major public health concern for our region. When we zoom out to see northeastern Pennsylvania more broadly, we see still some increasing trends in other counties around Lackawanna and Luzerne. And this chart, there's a lot going on here. This is kind of what we call a spaghetti chart. We can see that the general trend has been upward over the last 10 weeks. This is a measure of the number of weekly new cases per 100,000 residents in 13 counties in the greater northeastern PA region. Um, and there's been some variation county by county. Um, and you can see Lackawanna and Luzerne kind of ended up in the most recent time, last 2 to 3 weeks, right in the middle. Some of the neighboring counties had higher rates of new cases, others a little bit lower. That said, almost every county has seen a pretty significant growth in the case rate in the last 10 weeks or so. And let's just pull out a selection of counties from uh, this chart so we can see a little bit better. Here are the counties in the region that either tied or surpassed previous highs within the last 2 weeks. And we can see there's several counties did that. Lackawanna, as I mentioned, did reach a new high in the most recent data that we analyzed. Luzerne did not, so that's not shown here. But a number of other counties also hit highs. In terms of the number of cases per 100,000, Carbon leads the way, as well as Columbia and Schuylkill. Those three counties have pulled out in front of most of the other counties, all reached new highs in terms of the cases per 100,000 within either this past week or the week before. A number of the neighboring counties to Lackawanna and Luzerne have actually seen some faster growth in new cases over the last couple of weeks than Lackawanna and Luzerne themselves. This is not a pandemic that is disproportionately affecting the urban areas, as we observed a little bit early in the pandemic in March and April, where the densest population centers were the communities hit first, or the communities hit hardest first. Um, we're really seeing, really in all 67 counties in Pennsylvania, a pretty significant level of viral activity. The Institute will keep bringing you data like this going forward through the pandemic. Again, our website's institutepa.org. You can also follow us on social media to get the latest updates and graphics. Um, please stay safe, follow the guidance from public health officials, and together as a region, we can get through this pandemic and come out the other side, the strongest northeastern Pennsylvania we can possibly be. Thank you and take care.